Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. I thought that this was kind of interesting. Um, I thought we could kind of do a quick video on this. We should be getting the data download for LRTN in a couple of hours here, probably around 10. Actually, I mean, usually it's around 10, but we have seen a couple of 8 p.m. data downloads now that I think about it. Okay, well, I want to do a video on this, while kind of waiting for the TN data download, which should, be coming up. So what this is going to be the Dokkan Fest exclusives. And this is also going to be Yellow Coin LRs, Carnival LRs. Looks like all premium releases after the anniversary, right? Leading up to what historically has been Tanabata. So, 2024 on, right? 2017 to 2024, we walked right into Tanabata all those years. So, like, this unit right here would be Tech UI Goku. This would be in Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This would be LR Vegeta and Trunks. This would be the LR Tech Gogeta. This would be the LR Evolution Blue Vegeta and Blue Kaioken Goku, right? But remember, this year we're going into the Global Dokkan celebration. So this is kind of a good, like, part of the year to kind of just put like a bow tie or like just kind of like wrap things up, for this first half of the year. So let's take a look at that. Let's see what it is we're looking with here. Now, I mean, okay, so let's see just what question Rody asks here. Which part one of the year, not including anniversary units, do y'all think got the best lineup in terms of character choices? Okay. Character choices. If we went by character kits, let me just quickly take a glance at this. 2022 might be the worst, actually, which might shock people. Yeah, this batch of characters is really bad in kind of, I think, comparison to other years. Ginyu was very good. Majin Vegeta at this time was not good. He wasn't. I don't care what anyone says. As soon as Vegeta and Trunks popped in, though, Majin Vegeta, like, just like, his full potential was unlocked. But, like, a lot of these guys, I'll defend these two. Golden Frieza is obviously very good, but this might be the worst. I mean, yeah, Beerus was so dominant when he first dropped. I mean, 2023 is, yeah, it's fucking brutal. I don't know. I mean, God Goku and the Golden Wing characters were outstanding. Super Boost sucked. Super 17 sucked, basically. Turles sucked. Bulma. Bulma is probably the best character comparatively on this list. Well, 2017 is a little funky. Those yellow coin LRs back then, if we remove 2017 from it, LR Bulma is probably the best character on the list here. Probably. Oh, no. I can't do this guy. He was number one. Yeah, well, yeah, so it's him, Bulma, and then, I mean, again, if we're unlocking 2017, Broly was, and Majin Vegeta, a lot of those yellow coin LRs over there would kind of fit into this. For sure, right? For sure. So yeah, like just going by, character strength, certainly could be a little bit tricky here, I'm thinking. Let's go by character choices. Okay. Now, we are kind of seeing things right now. I think this month is a good example of what I've tried to tell, OG Dragon Ball fans. Like, I think the representation is good, and I think, it's important to do it. I don't hate the fact that Dokkan dropped, Tao and Tien and stuff like that. But, wow. This right now is the bottom of the barrel that Dokkan has been, as far as I could ever remember, from hype, interest in the game, and stuff like that. I think a lot of people would deflect, and just be like, oh, well, the content is not good, or this or that, or this or that. But I mean, the interest in the characters would be the number one thing. The thing that comes first, right? Because, I mean, you go back, it's like there wasn't exactly good content, in 2020 when, like, some of those crazy characters were dropping, or 2017 or anything like that, right? Like, it's just people aren't interested. The majority of people are not interested in some of the characters we've had recently. Tao, Unfusing, Kale and Caulifla. I think they're pretty good. They, didn't really seem too popular. People obviously weren't really too ecstatic about PyCon. Cell, that doesn't have any of his craziness, or it's not, revived Cell that's fighting Gohan, right? Like, that whole Cell is, like, one that's not, like, it's from the fight against Goku. Cell, like, everything he does is practically, like, from when he's fighting Goku, right? Episode 1 Kid Goku. So it's just a lot of characters that people aren't really caring too much about. And it does suck because Daima Vegeta was ludicrously popular. I mean, I don't know how much of a metric people would like for this, but, like, Daima Vegeta is actually one of my best videos ever. Like, already. Like, there's, 10th anniversary Vegito. Daima Vegeta is right there, dude. What the hell? Like, Daima Vegeta, like, I'm not a fan of him, but, like, he was hype. Daima Vegeta, he had juice coming into the game, but why is that? Because it's Vegeta's first canon appearance as Super Saiyan 3, right? Blue Kaioken Goku, though, is the point I was gonna get to. Blue Kaioken, him being, like, such a failure, like, damn. I think him and Hit is a great Golden Week pick. Very good. But, like, damn, they kind of, like, they fumbled him, right? So let's think character picks. So last year, first from Frieza, Saiyan Day was Super Saiyan Vegeta. I thought was pretty fitting. God Topo, LR Ginyu Force. Remember, we're just kind of, like, looking at the picks. I mean, there's not really a lot of, like, oh, I hate the picks. I mean, I would say I hate the pick of episode 1 Kid Goku for Saiyan Day. I do hate that pick. Yeah, that one. Cell Max, I mean, kind of feels like he was probably a little too big to just be a random yellow coin LR, but, I mean, just dropping him was good. When it comes to new characters, I'd rather they just drop them as quickly as possible. And look at this, is 2 years later, we finally got a Cell Max, 2 years after the movie. Yeah, it was, like, exactly 2 years from when Superhero came out that Cell Max was in game. This year is so criminal. 2 base form Gokus right there. What were they thinking, dude? What were they thinking? 2 base form Gokus. Look how close they are. We'll never see that again, right? There's no way. We're not talking about, like, fucking easy A's and shit like that. We're talking about premium, big dick, give me your money summon units, right? And remember, like, the character 1 to the left of Super 17 was another base form Goku. They'll never do that again because it was so stupid. This was such a clown show. Them doing the 3 base form Gokus so soon. An absolute mockery, considering Amatsu very proudly went up there and said, we've got the whole schedule mapped out until the 10th anniversary. And they said that, during the 8th anniversary live stream. And then he said that, and then they dropped 3 base Gokus in 4 months. Ridiculous bullshit. Then we get to 2022. Raditz finally getting one is great. Majin Vegeta's a great Saiyan Day pick. I liked Ginyu getting one. I remember not being the most, like, enamored with the Goku and Gohan character. I think I'm a little bit more favorable to the pick nowadays compared to what I would have been back then. Now, I kind of appreciate what they were going for, I think, more than I would have back in 2022. I love this idea. This is like a Dokkan original, basically. These guys getting a Dokkan Fest was awesome. Blue Goku's intro is still one of my favorites. And Golden Frieza just a 10 out of 10 as well. Yeah, then 2021 has some stinkers, dude. Tapion and Minosha, that's a shitty pick. I mean, people don't want to hear it, but Videl fucking sucks as a pick as well. Considering Videl is that old, like basically every character in 2022, 3, 4, 5, I would argue like almost every character deserves a Dokkan Fest more than Videl, right? Like in terms of like, you know, which character should get like a Dokkan Fest, like she's like right near the bottom. So I'm not really the biggest fan of the pick there. It's one of those things where I'd be a little bit more favorable to her getting a Dokkan Fest nowadays rather than, you know, 4 years ago. Kid Gohan from the filler. I mean, I guess it's cool that they did do a Dokkan Fest from filler like that. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. The GT characters, if you guys don't remember, there was quite a bit of disappointment that they didn't, like, actually transform into Super Saiyan 4s and stuff like that. But I think that they're pretty fun, right? Goku and Piccolo, I like getting a character. Broly is another great Saiyan Day character. I would say Bardock is one of the lower ones to me. Like, I like Broly, Majin Vegeta, Super Saiyan Vegeta, God Goku, all above Bardock getting it. Exchange Boo is a great idea for a card. Kefla gets her Dokkan Fest. Transforming Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Yeah, this was a good year in terms of... This is a good year of picks. Except for Bardock. I like a lot of this except for Bardock. Here's 2020. Kid Goku. The JP player base was saying he should have been Anniversary, right? Transforming Vegeta was awesome. Remember, Hit... He was the global first. He came out Christmas for global, but then he was April for JP. Kale and Caulifla, one of the strongest units ever, but I think people were upset that they got an LR. I remember that, but I don't remember if people were upset that they weren't Kefla. That, I just don't really... They probably were. I don't really recall that. That's obviously people's major frustration with this character, is the fact that they are not a Kefla character. Which, I mean, I could get. Certainly they'd be more exciting with Kefla. These guys kicked ass, just as the picks I literally liked. Namek Goku, of course, very deserving. And then LR Full Power Frieza works well. Yeah, then we get to 2018. I've talked about this a lot, how fucking brutal the start of 2018 was. By the way, I'm not really a fan of Jiren being placed right here. I think Jiren should be placed with Evolution Blue Vegeta. Because if you guys don't remember, so UI Goku's SSR came out in October of 2017. Remember that they've only done this with UI Goku and Jiren and never again. Right? So UI Goku's SSR came out in October of 2017. And he got his Dokkan Awakening. It was the day of the Goku vs. Jiren fight in Dragon Ball Super. And it lined up with Saiyan Day, which was so crazy. So, like, that, you know, mastered UI was Saiyan Day. And it was crazy. Jiren's SSR was also introduced on that banner. But then Jiren's Dokkan Awakening came with Evolution Blue Vegeta for Golden Week. Right? So, Golden Week... Vegeta got his SSR and got his TUR, and then Jiren got his Dokkan Awakening during Golden Week as well, right? So if I was making this, I would place Jiren next to Evolution Blue Vegeta. But look how weak this was, right? Like, post-anniversary, like, dude, okay, Dokkan will never do this again. They dropped the anniversary characters. It was Int Vegito and Physical Gogeta. That was like, January 30th. The next summonable units was UI Goku and Jiren on March 18th. All of February was just reruns for Int Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, AGL Majin Vegeta, Broly, Goku Black and Zamasu, Physical Trunks. They all got banners they were featured on. Because in 2017, remember, they were all unfeatured. Goku Black and Zamasu, Broly, Majin Vegeta, they were introduced into the game as unfeatured units on banners. And then I believe the first featured banners they had was during the 3rd anniversary, is what Dokkan did. But as a consequence, there was almost no new units, as you guys could see. Yeah, I mean, kind of brutal. 2018. I mean, I don't know. 2018 does just, like, look the worst. 2017, to me, has to be the best. I mean, you have Gogeta, Majin Vegeta, Broly, Goku Black, and Zamasu. This is the reason the account I play on today was started because of Goku Black and Zamasu, right? So, dude, like, Gotenks, right? Like, Super Saiyan 3 Goku Cooler. You know, Cooler, because of the way Dokkan falls to its knees to suck Cooler's cock every time Cooler's due up for a character, the team has, you know, would have taken so, like, it doesn't even make sense how Cooler is always so fucking good. Because, you know, like, members of the team cycle in and out, right? Like, Toshi was around back when, like, they dropped Cooler. But, like, Cooler is just always elite. Like, there's never been a Cooler. Like, I'm never, like, you know, doing the breakdown for Cooler, and I'm like, I mean, I'd rather he did that. Like, it's just so, like, he's just always an ass kicker, right? Like, that's always what Cooler is. So 2017 to me is the very obvious winner. Like, of course. Let's remove 2017 from the equation, too. What would be the best pick here of kind of, like, the year? It's tough. So remember, we're not going by how good the characters were. More so, like, the picks. I'm not a fan of 2021. I do like 2020. 2023. Okay, so let's just look at the character picks. Kale. God Goku, finally. Like, God Goku, Bulma, and these two finally getting their premium units and being such killers is pretty good. Like, those four really kept Dokkan afloat in 2023, huh? They really, yeah, because God Goku versus 23rd World Tournament Goku was like, people, dude, the kids are still arguing those two against each other, right? That's where, like, Dokkan understood the assignment very well. Just making those characters as good as they did. Let's see. Ultimate Gohan finally gets his LR, which is a great pick. It's a huge, great pick that Buu Saga Ultimate Gohan gets his LR. You know, power level wise, he's not the craziest, but that was good. Another Rose is always good. Cell Max is good. Fat Buu getting a Dokkan Fest, I do like. You know, this Goku from that fight getting another Dokkan Fest, I do like. Remember, this one is from the Janemba fight, or supposed to be from the fight against Janemba, this Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Whereas this is the second Goku from the Buu Saga fight, the Fat Buu fight to get a Dokkan Fest, right? Although that Super Saiyan 2/3 Goku, it's kind of like vaguely like versus Majin Vegeta too, but yeah. Ginyu Force, yeah, I mean, I don't really hate the idea. How they designed them ended up being bad, but I don't hate it. I do like this 2024 lineup. I do. Like, 2023, Turles makes sense why they keep doing Turles, because he's a Saiyan. You know, ding, ding, ding. Sorry, Twitter, but Saiyans have more hype, more relevance. It's just how it is. And he looks like Goku, right? So, you know, he's like one of the Goku, like, clones, basically. So, not an actual, you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean, man. It's where, like, they drop Turles for fighters and people go, oh my god, another Goku clone. Like, you know what I'm talking about. But, like, I mean, this is, like, his 50th Dokkan Fest fan. Right? Well, I mean, this is, yeah. I mean, yeah. You get what I'm saying. Because he also has LR Turles. LR Turles, which would have been in 2020. Way over here. Yeah, Chad, I don't know, man. We're definitely excluding this. 2019 is not bad. Yeah, I don't know. I might just go like 2024, huh? It's hard to say because there's like none of these years really like explodes. Like, whoa, that was so good. Besides 2017 is crazy, right? I mean, this is just to the start of June right here. Oh yeah, because Super Saiyan 3 Broly kind of like technically was the Tanabata unit in 2017, yeah. And then 2018 is when they kind of like officially first started doing the Tanabata units. And they did the, you know, ultra full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of, kind of like the starts of all these years and stuff like that. I mean, we're now getting, like, this is, like, the representation year for sure. PyCon, gets an LR. For the first time, PyCon takes his outfit off. We needed that. Episode 1, Kid Goku, not really too much of a fan of. We did get Tao, and we're going to get TN that are going to be getting their premium units. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. And I'll catch you guys next time.